The morning after. I feel like I've woke up with a rally hangover after how badly that went yesterday. If you weren't here for yesterday's stream, let's just say that it didn't go amazing, but at least it wasn't as dangerous as everybody predicted it to be. We are alive. Imagine getting defeated by a bridge. Razor, in fairness, that incident, to a good player in a well-tuned car having a good run, probably wouldn't have caused that much trouble. The bridge incident was the least of it. Razor, Kitten, Eric, Fandy, and Mindrate, Sothan, Kelly, welcome to the stream, everybody. 1 second, bear with me, give me a second. How about that? Let's tell them to F off or something. Sothan, thank you for 66 months of Prime. How are we? At least you didn't wipe out the whole population of Finland on my swamp. I did hit a guy, actually, which was bad. Do you know what the worst bit? I don't know why this is happening so much now. Do you want to know the worst bit? I did hit a guy. I clattered into him, and I woke up the next day, and the police don't seem to care. I mean, if you stand at the side of a fucking active rally track when there's idiots like me on the road, you get what you deserve, right? 6-4, welcome to the stream as well. If the bridge incident was slightly different, we ended up upside down in a lake, it might be different. True. If you think about it, it's a good job that the bridge railing has like a little slope on it. Because I just went, boop, like popped up it and landed back in the road. If I hadn't, and that would have been a crunching head-on, that would have been a different fucking story. Sothan, thank you for the Prime. I appreciate it as always. Good morning. Are you feeling any better today, Sothan, my love? Did you get any sleep? There's 12 questions for you to think about with your COVID-addled brain. However, I have something to confess. So, after the stream yesterday, I thought, I wonder if I'll just skid some time forward, because my plan now is to have rally on, rally off, rally on, rally off streams, right? So every other stream, I'm going to aim to get the rally. It might not happen like that, but for the most part, that's going to be the goal. So I dragged the car home last night to try and diagnose if there was anything majorly wrong with it. And on the drive home, the car was really ragging to the left. So that tyre that burst at the back right wasn't just burst. It turns out it had done some damage that I've never seen in this game before. It bent the suspension. So I got home, and I took pictures of it, and I put it in Discord. I was like, this doesn't look good. And everybody's like, oh, just drive better, you loser. The Doomhaus. So I fixed a few other issues. The car was... it wouldn't go above a certain air-fuel ratio for some reason. It wouldn't go above, like, 12. And I tried everything. Then I reloaded the save, and it just fixed it. Turns out it was broken. But what I did also do is... I've not picked up all the goods yet, that's to do. Two things, in fact. While I was talking about the suspension being completely off, I couldn't fix it with the alignment, and I said in Discord, it's not like I can borrow a crowbar and bend it back into position. As I say that now, those of you that have watched a lot of this game, have you made the same connection that I made when I thought that? I'll show you. Not too much, lots of coughing in the middle of the night, but feeling considerably better generally. Good shit, Sothan. Hopefully it's only a swift one. Some people get over it in like 36 hours, don't they, and start feeling better. Thank you for the sub, Sothan. So, the two things that have gone wrong that I need to explain. One, obviously there's some parts. It's not the sledgehammer cats. I said, maybe there's a crowbar that I could have, or I was joking about it. And then I remembered this thing exists. We have been wondering what the fuck the digging bar is and what it does since 2019. And we have been no closer to an answer. But it turns out, get a load of this. Oh, it's not like we've got a crowbar that can just fix things, is it? So in fairness to us, right? In fairness to me, even though it's taken 5 years for me to work this out, I've never bent my suspension. So why would I even consider this as an option? Cyril's welcome to the stream. You say finally, like I've needed this for ages. I've never needed it. It's stood up in the woodshed, cats. It was super quick for me, like 3 days of actual sick. The rest was just tight. Yeah, it was the same for me. I got it while we were all vaccinated. I just felt shit for a day and then was tired for 2 weeks. Right. So that is one of the problems I came back and realised. It was more you wondering what it was, and it was pretty obvious. I've never used a recce bag. Trouble is, don't forget I worked in a company that used those every day for something else. That's a hole digging thing to me. Cat's welcome to the stream as well. Never seen that thing before. Yeah, it stood up in the woodshed. Right. The other problem is, can you remember when I went to Alcarion's last week and I bought 4 rally tyres? Right? You remember that? And then I went back the next day, picked up all the rally tyres, but there's a problem. These are the rally tyres. You recognise them anyway, and I need rally tyres because I won't be allowed in the rally otherwise. The old Euro... Oh, I won't say it because I'll insult cheek. I bought the ones that said rally on them, but aren't actually rally tyres. So all of my backup tyres are not the right ones. That's a rally tyre, and that's what I bought. I just bought ones that said rally on instead of... So I wasted a fuckload of money on nothing. So today we're going to have to go and get those tyres replaced, which is infuriating. But for now, let's have the radio on. So then I bought... Not only did I buy 4, I bought 5 because I had an extra spare. First time I got it, I just lost about 2 weeks. I don't remember anything. The second time was about a week. The last time was a piece of piss. I wonder if... I assume it's because we were vaccinated, right? And it's just slowly got... We've got better over time, but none of us have had boosters for years, have we? But it seems to be... We just seem to coast through it. Maybe it got weaker. Still got different wheels we could order. I mean, I've not got any old wheels. Oh, then again, you're right, but I'd rather just take these old spares and get these swapped. Alright, it's Tuesday morning. Oh, you had a booster last year. I see that. Maybe it helps it then. When's the last time you got it? So all of these, look. Fuck's sake. Alright, tell you what we do. That does mean that all the old Gomagobras are pretty much fixed, right? That's one of the Gomagobras, but that's on an old... Have I got... You need a set for inspection. Yeah, I do, yeah. I suppose. Where's my other GT rim? Am I actually missing a GT rim? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, all right, there we go, look. I'm in tool mode, that's why. Come here, you piece of shit. Right, so all of these are all the GT rims, right? Okay, so that's my full set for the inspection. Let me just check that they're all good. 90, 86, 197. So that's my inspection wheels. Obviously, that's the slicks for the drags. And then I've got 4 rally tyres. I'm going to get the rally rims. These are going to be like the prime set. And then I'm going to have all of these set as backup rally tyres, right? Because that's the most important thing for me at the moment. Yeah. I'm thankful for the strain of COVID that I've managed to catch isn't as bad as, say, the last time I had the flu. Resigned to bed for nearly a week. Yeah. That's good then, at least. Yeah, you'd rather have a really difficult 2 days than it be slightly milder and protracted over like 2 weeks, wouldn't it? A buddy of mine and his dad just got it, and they both had boosters, and they all got it a few weeks ago, and it almost took his dad out. So I don't think it's lost potency. I think somebody's dealing with it better than others. Yeah, well then it was the case at the time, wasn't it? I suppose. It seemed to affect everybody in a different way. It was like like a lucky dip full of symptoms, and you dug in and got 5 from the 700 possible symptoms. Some people got really, really bad stuff. If I had to go to the hospital... Sorry, I think I just got lucky on whatever I caught. If I had to go to the hospital, I'd probably just be fucked. What, in money terms or something, so no. No, this one's busted, isn't it? This is not one that I was looking to put on. This was a mistake. This one needs repair. But Brian David Gilbert did say that he hopes I get to feeling better, so I imagine the magic he spins is helping. What, directly, sir, then? This guy. Got a hotline to Hollywood. Okay, it's Tuesday. Alcarion's going to be open in a few hours. It's 6 AM. I need all of these tyres replacing, so let's just go and get these tyres replaced. Does that sound fair? I'm going to let this down, because it's probably not going to stay like that. It's his dad. This man knows everybody. So I think his dad's got contacts. I grilled up some pike as well while I was waiting last night. And that's all I did. Technically what he said was, who are you and how did you get in my house? But I read between the lines. See, kitten, I told you he was rubbing himself in strangers' houses. Okay. Right, Alcarion, we're on the way. I was going to worry about food in the back of the car then, but I've got all of my emergency supplies dotted around the map, so if I was to have a crash, it wouldn't be that necessarily bad, right? Alright, nice little trip to Alcarion, so I can do that. Go get these tyres swapped out for rally ones. Although I don't think they did all 5. No, they might have done all 5, actually. Should never have doubted you. I keep telling people that, kitten, but they never listen. Turn the van on. Get her nice and warmed up for the journey. I'm going to take my ruler just to check the tyres when we get there. Because in theory, that should stay in my pocket unless I save, right? Right, also, I forgot one other thing that I discovered last night. You ready? Gindrite has put on... Wait. I'm now 121 kilos instead of 120.
Voi satana!
I don't put it past this game to dramatically affect, like, fuel usage, cornering, fatigue level, etc. Because my weight's so high. You can't, kid, no. I think what I've been doing that's bad is every time I leave the house, even if I'm on, like look now, for example, my hunger bar. It's on 30%-ish, should we say? I eat a full packet of raw sausages just to get it to 0 before I leave the house. I don't think that's good. I can run, kitten, yeah? I can swim. That's just what I need to do, but I also need to, like every weight loss journey, it's 90% about diet. I just need to stop eating so much fucking sausages. Yeah, like Mindrake is convinced, and I'm inclined to believe him, that I am actually running slower in game as a result. Which is brutal. I might nip through to town, actually. I need to buy some food, because I can't survive. Man cannot survive on pike alone, as I think nobody ever said. Fatty GTA style workout regime, yeah. We'll just spam the A button on a treadmill and that should get us back. Fatty 2x4 can't fit through the bathroom door. By the way, Mina and I played Portal again last night, and GLaDOS was brutal as ever, but instead of calling me fat for 2 hours, she mocked Mina's intelligence and general science acumen. And frankly, I agree. I'm just happy not to be in the firing line for once. Fatty 2x4 can't fit through the bathroom door. Kitten. Tell me about it. I miss food. I miss eating like a fucking pig. Gluttony is such a beautiful sin. It is, right? Our primal urge to store as much fat as possible for the long winter. All year round, 3 times a day. In a shop instead of the savannah. Alternatively, we head to town and purchase 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese and a large soda. I completely misunderstood that scene for the longest time. Even when I watched a fuckload of San Andreas speedruns and stuff, I still thought that was just a joke about Smoke being fat. I had to hear it growing up for having a fat ass, so now you sit there and let me bully you. Fine. Just because my Portal character's spherical. It will come as no surprise, Portal 2 is a good game. I can't believe I've never beat the co-op on it. I've started it 3 times. I started it with Swiftu, started it with Gwynblade once upon a time. And I think I started it twice, this is the 3rd attempt. White coffee with no sugar, it's not the way, is it? I drink black coffee as a rule, if ever I'm buying it anywhere. But for some reason on stream, I have a treat coffee. Because I'm not having added sugar at the moment, so I've just got milk and coffee, and it's miserable. White coffee, I couldn't do black, it's way, way too bitter. Oh, it's nice though, it's the way. I've had a blonde coffee, a milky coffee. In this country we call white coffee just any coffee with any milk in it to any degree. That's white. There's no specifications or preparation specifications or anything. It's simply just any milk in any coffee. Never heard the I've heard blonde coffee before. Yeah, like, if it's black, I don't want sugar, but if it's white, it has to be sugar. Technically white, no, you're blonde. Literally not heard that once, it's always latte or milky coffee, yeah. Black and white. Latte is all like some fancy preparation method of like frothed milk or some shit, right? Still gonna treat you like shit. I thought latte needs a specific type of milk preparation. So why in McDonald's do they sell a white coffee and a latte as 2 completely separate things? The latte's got like frothed up nice like foam on it, and it's all. Jamwedge, welcome to the stream. How do? Those things. Good afternoon, Jamwedge. Yeah, steamed milk. That's it, Gwynblade. I was searching for it. Yeah. That's what lattes in this country are labelled as. Every time his mum asked if I wanted a latte, she brings me a coffee with me. Ah. That's quite sweet. Precious, that's the word for it, yeah. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream as well. How are we both? Steamed milk, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Right. Sorry, 64. I never actually responded to the message. I pinned it to respond to, but you're right. There is a tool set here, isn't there? I just always forget it exists. All right. Give me this. Chuck them all over there. If you're just joining, I've realised I made a massive mistake. Got 4 tyres. Got rally tyres put on 4 of these wheels. And didn't realise that I wasn't actually buying the rally tyres, I was buying ones that had rally written on them. Which, frankly, is a trap for idiots. Okay, so look at these are all 100% condition. 100%, 100%, 73%, this one should be 0. Yeah, that's the one that burst during the rally. I don't know if the suspension has been bent back into shape correctly, but while I'm here, I do need to test.
Terve, terve.
Yes, I will. Yes.
Pojalla
Yes.
mielessä.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to stack them up like I did last time. Honestly, fuck the semantics on coffee. My mum-in-law is the most precious thing. I'm with you, kid. I'm with you. Just that anecdote alone means that I respect her more than anybody that likes coffee. Satan, welcome to the stream. 1 second. Dark.
Perkele.
We're on a bad run. I don't think the playthrough is allowed to end until that succeeds. Right, I want rally tyres on these this time. I'm going to blame this cock-up entirely on you, even though it was definitely me that made the mistake. This is all prepping for tomorrow's rally. Stream tomorrow. Could be worse, true. It could be dark.
Vittu.
See, that went right. That was right, but what? Santa, tell us a joke.
Pablo Escobar was being informed on by local children. Mortally wounded by police gunfire, his last words to them were, "I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids."
I'm giving him that. You can have that, Santa. That's a good one. Fucking hell. Santa, good afternoon. What am I drinking for? I don't need to drink. And this is a beer that I don't need to drink, and it's just going to make me fatter. That was good. Everybody admit that was good. All right, Alkiron, I need a word. I need... Look. Wow, it is a good job that I thought about the crowbar before I set off here. Woof. 9 grand. I mean, there's a discount that'll get me it for about, what, 7,000, but fuck me. Okay, but what I do want is... Look. So, what? Did I not pick these? Right, I've clicked rally tyres, right? Right, watch me do this, right? The Euro Piesca, or however you say it, rally tyres, they're those, right? There's the exact ones I want. 3,200, 3,200. 3,200 discount to 1920. I'm paying now. Can everybody confirm that I have picked the correct tyres? Looks good, right? That's what I ordered. Fun fact, pregnancy very well can put you off your favourite things. The smell of coffee makes me sick and I can't eat cheese. Kitten. What's the point in waking up in the morning without the 2 best things? Right. Oh shit, I need to explain one more thing. I watched back the VOD yesterday and I was bouncing all over the place on the road, right? We all noticed it. I couldn't keep the car on the road and I couldn't keep the wheels on the ground. So, that really specific rally suspension was obviously not tuned correctly. Because it was not tuned at all. It was the default tuning. Now, I would not know how to tune rally suspension in a million years. And I don't think we have the time, nor the patience, nor the ability to trial and error tune it over the course of multiple rallies. Therefore, akin to the flag guide, I looked up information about suspension and tried to work it out from the information. So I have tuned it to what I think, given the bounce and I think it's rebound stuff, I think I might have got it right. So I had to look up how suspension works, but I should be able to transfer the knowledge and maybe get some good suspension tuning, but I don't know. As if beer makes you fat, it's liquid. If it made you fat, then all those heavy drinking people will get super fat when they hit middle age. Yeah, they'll have like a load of belly fat, right? And that's evidently not. That was good. Pretty sure you did. Sure it's not because the shitty steel rims or something. I can't... Well, I paid for a full deck, right? They're the ones that say rally, right? True, mind, right? My wife still struggles with the smell of bell peppers since being pregnant. Isn't it weird how something can completely put you off like that? I feel like while we're exploring this as Kitten's pregnant, we're going to be going through all these questions and then answering it with probably hormones, right? I feel like that's going to be the answer to all of our questions. It might stick, Kitten. That might be the last cheese you've ever eaten. Imagine. That'll be my summer car 2099. Imagine not trial and error in it like me. Look at the look on his face. Look at it. He knows. We know. He knows we know. And we know he knows we know. There's no getting around it, Riz. Right, to town. Let's go buy some food. That is literally Google. Everything returns with probably hormones. Bell peppers is my favourite Southern American porn star. She had hyperemesis. Hyperemesis. Is that how you say that saying? There's different things at play and putting her off strong smells. Everything made her sick.
This pregnancy test my girlfriend just took confirmed my worst fear. She's just fat.
How did you manage to blend the topic of pregnancy with my character being overweight in a single? Santa, thank you for the bits and the kind words. Scumbag. Why is my hip hurting so bad during pregnancy? Google says probably hormones, isn't it? So different things are in play, putting her off strong smells. Everything made her sick. Hyperemesis is the super sickness. She ended up in hospital. Yeah, I remember you saying a few times. I don't recall the name. Hyperemesis. So super sickness. That's the last thing you need, isn't it, when you're going through even a routine pregnancy? Rally winner, by the way. Razor used Google, he's admitted to it. And the MSC editor. Put God mode on. I had a friend back home that dealt with that saying she was skinnier pregnant than she was before getting pregnant.
For fuck's sake.
Trim, we're talking about something serious right now. Rally tyres. Trim, thank you for 71 months. Shit. Do you know what strikes me as odd? Cheeky has subscribed to this channel for 80 months, right? Trim has subscribed for only 9 less. It feels like Cheeky's been here for a million years longer than Trim. And he has, but Cheeky subbed on the day that the affiliate program started and we all got access to subs. But I can't believe that Trim joined only 9 months later than that. That's wild. Trim, you've been here ages. Sorry, she was skinnier pregnant than she was before getting pregnant. Couldn't keep anything down. Also, she just withered away. Standard morning sickness is a fucking pain, yeah. Trim, thank you for the sub, my love. Thank you for 71 months. And welcome to the stream. She barely gained a pound during pregnancy because of it. Man, imagine you get a dice roll where, I mean, nowadays it's alright. It's not alright, but nowadays it's not an ultra emergency because of medical science. But imagine back in 1,000 years ago when you just all of a sudden stopped eating during pregnancy. Whew. They changed the dinosaur emote. 9 months of starvation fucks your body up though. It can get so bad that yeah, I bet it does. Organs shutting down. That dinosaur, I don't like that dinosaur emote. Yeah, that's not good. They fucked it. If it's anything like the PogChamp thing in 2020, that'll get changed back pretty quickly. Or not changed back, but... No, what was it that they changed and then changed back? Not the PogChamp thing, because that was... they just replaced it with Komodo hype, didn't they? There was something that they changed and then reverted it almost immediately. You're out buying Cheeky's baby. Cheeky and I met over a subscription, and then 9 months later, Trim was born. No, I don't think it was lull. There was the PogChamp thing because the guy was... he didn't condemn January 6th or something on Twitter, so they cancelled it. And his emote got removed, and they had a competition where everybody posted an example of what they think the new PogChamp emote should be. And they went through them. Can you remember, Kitten? Yeah. And everybody hated all of them, so they just replaced it with Komodo hype. That was every day, Kitten. Different one every day. We had like a week during the Skyrim stream where there was a different PogChamp every day. And it changed at like 4 PM, so we were all there ready to try the new one. Yeah, the old one, I'm with you. I think the old dinosaur dancing emote was way better. Right, let's grab some sausages and just get some supplies. I don't have any shit stuff to do while we're in town, do I? It's not that people hated them, it was just the kind of thing where Twitch was going through a bunch of different ones, similar to an event. It was Sothan, yeah, but the idea was that we were going to pick a new one. And I think there was a vote at the end, of my recollection, just you can happily correct me if I'm wrong, there was a... Once they went through all of the potential ones, it was like a pick-a-winner situation, and everybody picked Komodo hype because that was one of them. I'm happy to be wrong, but that's what my vague memory of a few years ago. Hello, yes. What am I here for? I can't remember what I... Oh, sausage, yeah. Give me all that, and I'm going to have all your macaroni as well. I'm not buying P-words, though, because I know what you lace them with.
Olisiko sulla kolikoilla maksua? Minä kun hävitin tuon markkailemaan avaimen, niin minä pääsin tuohon rahasäilöön käsiksi. Minä kokeilin, jos minä saisin pelin kautta edes osa ulos.
Oh, he won't let me through. He's talked about it before, Sothan, about not being able to get into the slot machine. And there's a fucking... I think we can get in there one of these days. Got Pog Boat. Is that Pog... Oh, Pog Bones, yeah. Golfang AOL, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Right, we've got the tyres dropped off and we've got the sausages. The original PogChamp guy was dropped because he supported the raids on the capital. There's something like that, yeah. It was something related to not being entirely condemning of it. I can't remember what it was. He maybe said, "Woo, it's all good, pretty good, keep doing it," or something like that. But it was a bit contentious at the time. No, he didn't mention about the stolen gas, actually. That's true. Did I get away with it because it wasn't seen? I was supporting rather than not condemning it, I see. Yeah, I couldn't remember whether there was like a statement he made or something, wasn't there? I should go on the main road. It was like some Twitter thing, and I can't remember. Yeah, I had a page. I just tried to go at that from a bit more neutral because I couldn't remember and I didn't want to completely slander it. There was some good raiding though. It's like... That was a weird situation looking back, isn't it? There needs to be a documentary or something on that in the future. Don't speed, you bellend. I'm not going to. I'm going to go on the main road, but I'm not going to speed. And I'm going to wear my seatbelt. Still supports the Nazis. Damn it. I left my back door open and they got in. There we go. I mean, if that buggy whatever guy can get one, why not, right? If buggy what? Sorry, cute. I don't understand, Trim. Can you explain, please, what you mean about my back door? In excruciating detail. You know what? You actually said careful there, Santa, and it made me slow down. I will be careful. The police might be out. Tasty, tasty.
But sex stuff.
Careful, the last time somebody left their back door open, she got pregnant. Now I get it, and now I don't know where to look. He means Sothan. Who's Buggy Kitten, sorry? Right, go slow. We're not going to get pulled over for speeding. We're going to be fine. Trim, thank you for the bits. Something, something, candlestick, something, something, clothing. Tinker Tailor, something, something, candlestick, clothing. Give me 2 seconds, I'm typing the paragraphs. Control A, Control C, delete. Give me a second, I'm typing a paragraph. Control V, continue. Right, wheels are in a good position. We can go get those put on, can't we? I've got sausages and enough food to last me for a while. I've got macaroni coming out my bumhole. Now I suppose we just wait until Alkarion rings telling us the tyres are done, and we can put the tyres back on. And I might actually go for a couple of bezzes up and down the dirt road just to make sure everything's working. There's a guy that's a popular YouTuber ended up falling off because of his attitude and Buggy2988 Kitten, yeah, I'm with you. And his woe is me attitude, etc. Then he made a YouTube video where he's trying to be relevant again. Oh, the documentary, yeah. That was super interesting, though. I will admit, I watched that thing. That was fascinating. Ended up showing himself a fucking job interview, and he was like, I've got no experience, I don't care about this and that. Yeah, and you have great tits or something. No, he said, like, I've got no experience, I'm depressed, everybody hates me, I've not worked a job in 10 years, and I am probably going to kill myself. In an interview. It's so strange, though. He used to be so, like, well-respected, and, like, he was such a good voice, and he was so, like, pleasant and warm, and... Yeah, then he had that weight loss surgery, and it all went to shit. I used to watch him back in the day. Woe is me, blah, blah, that's why you fell off. Yeah. Aggravated assault. Yeah, that's what he said. He said aggravated assault, that's the one. So where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Heaven. Fuck. I think he was trying to make a point, though. I don't think, like, because obviously it wasn't an interview, was it? It was like a mock interview with a recruiter, I think is what it was. But still, I think he was just trying to make a point. Still, it's quite a good documentary. I don't know who that guy is that made it, but it was quite a good documentarian. I think he had fallen so far into the woe is... He had, yeah. He had his surgery, and I think he lost a lot of weight, and then I don't think he was happy with the results, and then his wife had a divorce, and he started struggling, which, of course, the second you show the tiniest hint of struggling as an online creator, everything starts to slip. And I don't think he took that very well, and he started coming apart at the seams. It is, Kitten, yeah, it is. Yeah, I can't help but feel a kind of a big, like, sadness about the whole thing, though, really. Because he's clearly not doing well, is he? And if he is just a fully woe is me in real life, then if he was to try and not be that, it would be him not being himself, and then that would also cause problems, and then it's just a big negative spiral, isn't it? I suppose the solutions...
Jumalauta!
He wants people to pity him so he can exploit that to gain views and money. It don't work like that, though. You aren't a kid with cancer. You're a self-entitled nerd that thinks the world owes you everything. And that is how you make money on the internet. If he was making money, true. I got clipped on the inside so than by a car that was overtaking me as I was pulling off. But wasn't Buggy always a bitch? I always got that, oh, I'm a victim guy, give me pity money vibe from it. I'm talking in like 2014 to 16, that kind of time. He played that Francis character for the most part, and then he, off of it, he gave like real kind of, like, he never talked about himself, ever, or very rarely. He gave the kind of sort of balanced perspective on stuff related to gaming and films and stuff. But then it was sometime around the weight loss surgery he started talking about himself a lot more, and then that always fucks you, didn't it? If you pretend to be someone persistently for long enough, that's who you become, yeah. The mask eats into the face or something they say, right? Still got claps, pass it on. True. I thought I'd turn the radio off with that button then. Reading a message while drinking coffee and side-swiping a car is how you make money on the internet. At one point, he did, yeah, but I think his mental health troubles just caused it all to collapse. Yeah. I don't know how I would fare in that situation. I might end up in exactly the same place. If you're an online personality and you edit everything people see of you, good and bad, nobody can really trust anything you do in either direction. No, true. Because if you can... And I think that's why the rise of podcasts has been very positive. Because people have to sit there completely unfiltered and unedited for quite a long time, so all of their stupid talking points are gone very quickly, and you actually get the proper sense of a person. I don't think I'd do any better at all, yeah. It's a strange thing, isn't it, the whole idea of being a personality online? Because we're all doing it. I know I'm the one that sat with a camera in my face now, but we all do it, don't we? We all have our real selves and our online image of ourselves, and very rarely, I think, are they one-to-one. And I'll admit, the real side of me goes through all kinds of shit that I don't always bring onto the channel, if that makes sense. I'm not saying I deserve any normal stuff, but like, you don't bring everything onto the online side of things, do you? And then it creates a bit of a disconnect for that period, and then it all gets strange. So you are one-to-one, Riz. That's a shame. I'm nowhere near this nice, really. Gwynblade's actually quite sarcastic and acerbic and what's the word? Cynical in real life. You wouldn't believe it, would? I struggle to split sexy, that's the one. I struggle to split the two. Pretty sure I share everything with you fucking nerds, but there's a lot of stuff you don't see me struggle with. Exactly. Yeah, and I think if you get to that level where he had like, what, 4 million people or something subscribed to his YouTube channel and waiting for his and waiting for every video, and all of a sudden you don't feel like the person that they're waiting to see, and then you have to pretend to be that person, and then the other person and that person just spread apart, and all of a sudden you can't relate to your own shit anymore. And yeah, I don't know whether I don't think just being yourself on the internet is the answer, but I also don't think separating it too much is the answer. Hello.
Hei, olen Ei saatana.
Right, we've got supplies. We're having our tyres done. I'll unload the fridge and then we'll go for a couple of laps. Or at least to the end of the road and back. Gwynblade would be an emo if he was 20 years younger. Tickle me emo, eh? Alright, let's turn the power off. There's no point in getting electrocuted. Yeah, I have a feeling, Sothan, that that's just the end of that job. Like, it might just be that there was only 2 jobs for him. I can't remember what he said at the end of it, but it might have been like a final farewell. Like, hunger bar's almost to the top. I'm only eating when hunger's at the top now. Maybe, how about this for a theory? Maybe it's not what I eat, it's when, if I eat, like, if my hunger bar now is at 100, say, out of 100. Oh, no, what would it be now? About, 85, 90 out of 100. If my hunger bar is at, say, I don't know, 20, and I eat the chips that give you 90, maybe I go into some negative 70 deficit, and that is where the weight loss comes in. Because I'm not eating to sustain myself, I'm eating beyond the level. So when I wake up in the morning and I've got like 20% of my hunger bar filled, and I eat a full pack of sausages, which could be worth 140, that all is calculated as weight loss. Weight gain. I wonder if that's how it works. Maybe it's not what I eat, it's the anthem of every fat fuck I know. It's not what I eat, as in, it's not the separate items that I eat and the value of fat and carbohydrates and sugars associated with each. Maybe it's eating beyond the point where I need to eat. I'm eating too much. So what we're going to do is we're going to eat just enough sausages to get us to about there. Still eating the fucking things raw, of course. I'm not surprised. Yeah, true. Eat less, chop wood, carry water, or at least run around like a madman, swinging an axe. I could swing the pry bar around. See what I mean? Never actually put hunger bar below. And sprint more. Have I lost any weight today? No. Still 121. That's bad. That's bad. And I still got a piss stain on my living room floor. Right, what time is it now? It's 2 PM. You fancy going for a drive in the rain? Imagine. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go test if all of this stuff's worked. Then again, I'm going to need a spare on the back, aren't I? Let's put... It's not raining yet, so then. That might be what I do, actually. I like that idea of never eat beyond... Make sure there is always a bit of the hunger bar filled. Right, this is not a rally tyre, even though it says rally on it. But I'm going to go and test out and see whether or not... see whether or not the suspension is any better. So, I worked out that it needs a certain amount of bounce and a certain amount of rebound, I think it was, that the guy said. And I've gone for roughly something similar to what he was describing, without like getting any exact numbers from Google or anything, because obviously that would be a bit much. But I don't know how to... No, I need to keep that with me, don't I? I don't know how to do rally tuning, and I don't think we could trial and error it, so this is me compromising. Alright, let's get the car warmed up anyway. Does Siddles need logs? Let's get the car started and I'll check. So I want my air fuel to be good. Also, I wouldn't mind it starting. God for that. So I need that to be in the green once the choke's out and the engine's warmed up. So what I did, cats, is I looked up... There's a video of a guy... that I think he does My Summer Car stuff. He's got like a really thick East European accent. Might be Russian. And it was a tuning guide for My Summer Car. And I thought, I'm going to watch this, but what I'm not going to do is check any numbers. So I listened to his explanation about what you need, and this could be terrible. Yes, I could. There was a bit where it flashed up where he showed the exact turns that you need, and I ignored that, but I listened to him talk about It needs to be a certain amount of softness and not rebound so hard. So you want it to bounce, but not bounce too much. And the front and back was different, he said, because if you bounce too much, then it flings it up. And it was actually a really interesting video about suspension, but it was in the context of my summer car. He was called, I can't remember his name. If you told me his name, I'd confirm whether it was that one. So I tried to kind of roughly get an idea without exact numbers. Jeremy, that's him, yeah, beautiful Russian name. If you look at it's akin to the flag guide. Like, I wouldn't have any idea about putting the intricate parts of the car together when I first started this. I know it now, which is odd. But it was the same for suspend. I don't think I'd ever have worked that out. We was having a discussion with 6-4 last night, and he said that we have the potential for yes/no answers, or like vague hints and stuff from the people that played the game before as well. So maybe we do a little bit of that for the more technical stuff that we don't understand. If you're all alright with that, of course. I don't know why I'm asking you, dickheads. Because I edited a clip this morning of me succeeding at the drag strip, and there wasn't a great deal of fight back from these people. It's fair to say, when we finally return to Valheim, you lot have got enough ammo to cancel me. Just fucking finish the game. As if I'd ever listen to you, Razor. Right, choke out. So when it warms up, it should be alright. The temperature to go up or something. That felt good. It is my main goal to finish it. I love this game, and I've absolutely enjoyed playing it, and I am not sat here now frustrated and wishing I could end it or anything like that. But I want to finish it because I'm excited about other things. Got my Nvidia stocks. Does it interrupt the fruit's trajectory? Yeah. Oh, I need the helmet for this if I'm actually practicing rally driving. Do I have it on me? Alright. Let's have a few test runs and pretend we're a rally driver. Are you driving alright? Let's first test that the car's running straight. That's pretty straight. You see that? Alright, whatever I did to the rear suspension, it seems to have worked. So let's just test driving fast. I should time this, shouldn't I? Time how long it takes to get from the driveway to the intersection at the bottom of the road. And try and beat the record. Well, this feels alright, actually. Shouldn't shift down like that, they'll blow my pistons out. There is a chance of that happening before we get to the rally. I don't think I should ever be in 4th gear during the rally, should I? Okay, slight drift there, but I don't feel... This does feel... Ooh, maybe it feels a bit too hard, actually. Can you see me bumping, look? Hello, I want to overdrive a deer. An old deer, like an old lady? Kriegy, welcome to the stream. Fucking... Has anybody got a timer for me? That could have been deadly. Wait, where's Cousin? I've just seen Cousin. Where's he gone? That way? I kind of want to know where he's going, because then I can do the other bit. Vim Surf, how's it going? Look at the stream. Oh, you're good 6-4, don't worry. Sothan's got it covered. I'll do it in a second, Sothan. I want to get Cousin free. There you go. Right, I need to know where you want to go. Because then I'll go the other way and test and practice the rally a little bit. He's going. Right, go left, go left, go left, go left, go left. Alright, now I can go all the way down there and back and have a little trial run at the rally. Unacceptable. You should be ashamed of yourself. One of my funniest things of people working while watching the stream is when Santa was parked waiting to get his dumper filled in the quarry to simplify it, and I beeped in game in the van, and he thought that was permission to drive off. Fuck. All right, I'm going to practice this bit. Let's just have a bit of a run. This will really test, because I struggled on this bit yesterday. I did put the bell on, didn't I? That was a good gear change, actually, for me. Okay, this... I don't know about... It might need to be a little bit softer. But it feels like it's sticking to the road a lot better. Train's just been, so I don't have to worry about it, right? Oh, dear. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Fucking drove to the tip and tipped off with Did you actually get all that way? 10 out of 10. All because of a beeping sound from a 90s van. Satan is not the choice. Roger that. There's a bit that I'm not looking forward to doing much on the rally coming up. I maybe needed to switch down for the start of that. Oh, I might be dead. Okay. Praise be the helmet and the roll cage. Oh my Jesus. Okay, helmet, roll cage, harness. Whew. Is the car since a week faster in my summer car? What do you mean by that, Kriegy? Okay, the exhaust fell off. That's fine. That could have been a lot worse. Yeah, that was close. I'm going to have to practice though, aren't I? Because if I just keep doing it during the rally, then we're not going to get anywhere. Come on, exhaust, Jesus. How did my exhaust fall off when I had a head-on with a tree? Oh, I thought I was going to get the main thing when you die in this game is Twitch chat says looked away for a second. I didn't want to end up in a looked away for a second position there. Hello? Is this? See, this is where this game, I want to love it, and I want to enjoy like practicing on the rally, but it has to be stalled because of shit like this. Right, that is perfect orientation. Hooked up to the back, perfect. I typically have an unexpected 5-minute internet loss right before you die. So when your internet goes out, cats, let us know. And I'll know to pull off the side of the road. What am I missing, game? Can we... helmet's not impairing my vision, is it? Chuck it in the back and fix it at home. I might. Just gonna have to go deaf for the rest of the rally. The thing is, Santa, is I wouldn't mind it being on because then I can hear if there's anything wrong. But as it is, I've got the sound of something being wrong in my ear.
Oi vittu!
Oh, there's the rally track. That's where I should be practicing. I forget that place exists. If I can get this on, we're going for a spin at the rally track. I can't think what I'd need to change to get this to work. I don't know why I took the bonnet off, by the way. Yesterday I had seen at MS My Summer Car Play have dice on back glasses. I like back glasses as a translation. Is that a translation from the German, maybe? Swiss, I suppose. The exhaust pipe's still on 6.4, yeah. Yes, you can get the dice in the bedroom at the start, Kriegi. Okay, let me try and take the entire exhaust pipe off. What does that mean, Razor? Yeah, the exhaust pipe's still on just fine. So all that's still attached. But for some reason, no matter how precise I get this... Is it because the car's moving, I wonder? Back mirror or backwards mirror from German, I see. Means testicle goblin. Roger that. I like back glasses though, but yeah, Krieger, you get that in the bedroom at the start. All right, let's go get this on flat road and see if that'll fix it. I'm having a My Summer Car moment at the moment as we speak. I'll go pull over into the dirt track. I wonder if the way to do it is to play like every other player, just give myself like a couple of reloads or something on every rally. And then a rally day is not just one fuck up. This is the dirt track, right? Yeah. Right. So now the car shouldn't be sliding. Maybe it was the movement that was causing the issue. Please just go on. I hate this game sometimes. Just do the simple thing. Please, game, just be... Oh. Press 1 to rag it round this track with no exhaust on and make everybody go deaf. Technically, you don't need the thing on anyway, do you? It's probably better without it. Sort of. Just not for the environment. You could call somebody annoying that word, like Siddles is a Hoden Kobold? Ooh, the car's really pulling to the right. Have I fucked the suspension again? See, I went out for a simple test drive. One crash. You look fine. You look fine.
Voi saatana!
I'm turning left here, by the way. Wow, fuck me. Alright. I guess I get to show you the pry bar in action. Look how far left I have to turn just to get going straight. Fucking hell. Okay, this is going to be a difficult drive home. It would have been better if you died. Yeah. Fuck going home and spending 2 minutes straightening it up. Let's just restart the whole fucking game again. This is bad. I have to pretty much feather it left just to stop it from... Look at this. It's like America, no matter how much you think you're going left, you always end up right. Why? Just straight... What's wrong with the car? Have you fucked the tracking? I bent the back suspension, Santa. Still's always protective of his candles. That crash really fucked the back suspension. I went off the road 6-4 if you're wondering. Okay, don't go off the road down there to the right. I was doing bullshit to Razor. Tracking's fucked. So the back right, well, no, the back left wheel, I'll show you when I get home. And the exhaust won't go back on either. What a terrible birthday card, Razor. Who got you that? This'll be an easy fix, so we're good. I hope so. The back right wheel seems to have been done, but this is the back left now. I've just got permanently bent suspension mounts. Okay, I've made it over one train track. Is everybody having fun? Fuck, this game's so bad. I mean, the stream title fits. Whoa, Jesus. Cousin got to town and turned round in the time it took me to drive 20 yards and break the car. Even I am the best when all is me similar. True. Fight it, hull. Some people apparently, I've heard of, play games for enjoyment. Weirdos. Right, this is a bit I'm scared of. Oi! You can't. No. I wish I'd brought the crowbar. I might have to bring the pry bar with me on the rally. Okay, we're nearly home. I went for a quick drive to the end of the lane. I should have died. I should have died. Am I the only one that thought when I was in the air going into those trees that one of them was going to be the death of me? I can't believe I managed to have a head-on with a tree and didn't die. I will a button on my body. When I push it, I am died. True. Come on! I'm going to save and come back in, although it's going to fuck my sausage in the fridge. Okay, this is getting worse. Imagine somebody that left watching me just nipping out for a quick drive and come back to this. Okay, let's just not have the loud song on. It's terrible, so then it's awful. What, have you done this to your car in the past? Luckily, it's only the back suspension. So, masturbate. Fuck off. Trim, I went out for a quick drive and drove off the road and into a tree, and I bent the back suspension mount, but I'm about to fix it now with my new trick. I nipped out for a quick moment and killed my cousin. Come on. So if you see Trim, it's desperately trying to pull to the left. No, to the right, sorry, and I'm having to feather it to the left. Watch dogs driving. Fuck. This is too realistic for Watch Dogs driving. This is too realistic for any fucking game. This is unreasonable. Remember when I said I was just nipping to the end of the road to test out whether the suspension was good? Yeah, that's where we are now. Oh, we made it. I do actually think that the suspension was quite good. I just think I fucked the driving up. Oh, who's this now? Fuck me. What should be Trim with some 2-week job to do? Hello, yes. That was quick. Alright, well at least we get our wheels when we get back. Okay. It would appear that somebody has snuck in the middle of the night and damaged my wheel. I feel me in Switzerland like in Disney Park. True. Okay, which one is it? Oh, that one's fucked, isn't it? No, that's the same one. Actually, it is the same one. Oh, is that one gone too? Are both my back... So, this is what I did last night. It took me ages. Look at the fucking... Okay. I love the way you keep veering towards the electric poles. This is what I discovered last night. Does that look straight? That looks actually straight first time. And then you... I fucked around for ages last night and I didn't get near as straight on the first try, it feels like. Giant Ray is strong. I've just got a long lever. Okay. I need to fix the exhaust as well, but I'm just going to test this now. I've got a new rule, because I'm so fat, I'm not allowed to eat below the white bar on hunger. There you go. So then did you hear he has a long lever, wink wink. Can you explain that, Fandir? I don't get the reference. You just have to throw your weight into it. So now, even though it's loud, it should run straight. Look. I'm so glad I found that trick. It cost $9,000 to repair suspension. See? Good. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. I don't know how long that lasts and it might go again, but apparently that's the way to fix it if you crash at speed, which obviously I've never done in this car because I've never driven the fucking thing at speed. What do you mean about Disneyland, Creedy? I don't understand. I didn't understand the initial sentence. Alright. Bit of peace and quiet finally. Now, I need to fix this exhaust. Because it won't just click on. And I don't know why. Maybe we let save and we'll come back in. How about that? Alright. That wasn't the worst day in the world. It looked like we broke the car pretty heavily, which we did, but we fixed it. I'm coming back in, don't worry. I'm just logging to save. So, we filled the fridge. We got the tyres dropped off. I can pick them up now. Do I check the pistons when we get to Alcarion's? I am worried that one of these is gone, and if it has, I'm going to have to take the entire engine out and fix the fucking thing. Then it has so lot tourist where I live, then it's for them like Disneyland. Oh, you're saying Switzerland is so full of tourists that it's like Disneyland. Well, that's what you get for having a good-looking country. You should live in a grey, rainy shithole like we do. Let's go back in. The biggest Walt Disney park in the world. Ah, my summer car. I love you, but I just need you to love me back. Just a little bit. Is it too much to ask? So, let's get the car as ready as possible for the rally. We'll drive it to Alcarion's and I'll have a check of as many engine components as possible. And then I'll make sure that the stream is ready for the rally tomorrow. Or I'll make sure that the stream is ready for rally time tomorrow. Cool. Right, please, game, just let me put the exhaust on. Is it too much to ask? The answer is probably yes. Are you watching? Pray with me, everybody. My Father who art in Finland. Just give us this one simple. That's all we ask. I promise I will never sin again. Oh, thank you. Okay. And then it's done. Good. So now the car should be fit and ready. Thank the absolute gods. You know what? I'm not going to say that was a good day, but it was a day. So let's take the car now. We'll go pick up the wheels. No, I need to take the van to pick the wheels up, don't I? Because the load is too much, shall we say. I can't pick 5 wheels up in the back of a hatchback. Although I might be able to. I'm just considering taking it there so I can check out the... So I can check out all the engine components and take everything off and have a proper look. Don't say stuff like that to Sothan anyway, Fendir. He's in a terrible state of health, he might fall over. Get the fender as well before you forget where it is. Yeah, I should. It's soft towards... Strawberry Field, right? It's like down here somewhere. Like I think up there. I had a bump, didn't I, really quick into the rally and lost it, so I should have... I just broke down there. No, it wasn't there, was it? It was like here somewhere. I should have just nipped and got it, but as we saw, the car wasn't in a fit. No, don't save. I meant to sleep, not save. Isn't the bike still right? It is, yeah, I should do it. I'll do it. We'll go that way on the way home. It's next to the bumper. Good blade. Fender and bumper are two different things. What do we call fenders in this country? Wings. The wing. But it's listed as a fender. No, they ain't even the wings, is it? No, it is, yeah. It is the wings. The front wing and the left wing and the right wing. And then, I guess the entire bodywork's the same piece of metal in this one. So these are the wings. I will make music too, but my head is under surfage. True. Alright. I can't believe I said it. I didn't mean to save. That's just advanced time to a point where I don't want to. Can you adjust camber? Of the tyres, but I don't think so. You can adjust alignment, but you can't adjust on the other axis, if that's what you're referring to. But I can adjust spring and bounce, or bounce and recoil, or whatever, on the suspension, and alignment, and that's it. Saying that, I've not checked the alignment in a very long time. I should check it. Alright, we'll take the car to Alkirion's after the midstream break. We'll pick up the tyres. Then we will... we'll go get the bike as well and all the bits that fell off. Okay, please say I've got some mosquito spray. Please. Please.
Perkele!
I saw you earlier. That said empty. Oh, god damn it. Alright, midstream break time. I shall be back in 2 minutes. Let's put some radio on. You know what, that's not bad. I'd suggest everybody dance, but as we know, the Dino dance emote or whatever has been ruined. Right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Trim's in charge of the break. If it's perfectly silent, I won't come back as a promise. As a treat, as a reward. 2 minutes.
You fat hoe.
forgot Santa speaks. Fucking Finnish. And it's shit setting. They've adjusted the... What's it called? Is it Dino Dance you call that emote? Dino Dance emote. And look at the state of it. Awful. I heard the soundtrack of the game High on Life. Should work as the marketing department for High on Life. Santa, thank you for the bits. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. What is in this can? It's horror. It is, isn't it? If that came out alongside the Dino Dance emote, I'm fine with it. But the fact they replaced it with that... Oh, no. Oh, no. Frame rate improved, but a bit rate of the image improved. There's no need. Why break perfection? True. Alright, Kitten says fizzy orange. Satan says 100% Pepsi Max Mango. 6-4 says apple. Apple Tango. Razor says lemon and lime. Santa says...
2 milk.
No. Sothan says cloudy lemonade. You gave me the option, Razor, and as if I would turn down the option and force myself into an intentional chop. No chance. Oh, the 100% was for there was no need. I'm not 100% on the flavour. I thought you were confident, Sid. Alright, again, we are not eating below the hunger line. Even if it means we have to eat one raw sausage instead of a gobful. Mindrat says diet lemonade. Oh, God, every stretch. I feel worse for getting up and stretching than I did before. It's probably a good sign, to be honest. Well, we're like for 6, but 4 left, that's fine. Alright, let's go. I'm going to take the car to Valkyrians. I'm going to try and fit these tyres in the back. I don't know if that's doable, but I'm hoping that we can put the tyres on any rims other than the stock ones, because if I can't, then I've just wasted even more money. And we've learned another terrible lesson. But I did get the one that I need replaced, which was the rally tyre. That might have been the mistake I made in the first place. That might have been my initial mistake. Is the reason why they didn't turn into rally tyres is because you can't put rally tyres on... No, because they're GT rims, aren't they? Oh, I don't know. Let's find out. We're about to find out now. Let's go pick our wheels up. The answer was, with Mindright saying diet lemonade, Sothan saying cloudy lemonade, Razor saying lemon and lime, Keaton saying fizzy orange, 6-4 saying apple tango. The answer was... Santa really disliked Kitten's ability to nail this recently. Kitten's probably on like a 70% win rate. Don't celebrate like that. Show some modesty. Hey, I didn't get a chance actually, Kit, because I fucked off straight on the rally. But what was your first appointment like? Like I was just pressing go on the rally at the time. Okay, Kitten's got the finesse. Fine. Was it good? Was it exciting? Just some blood work and some info from Towns. Well, what did they do for you? That's not fair. Yeah, she's guessing for 2 now, Santa. There's 2 brains gone into that guess. That is unfair. In fairness, though, Santa, Trim's got someone inside him as well, and that's why he didn't guess. That was a low-quality joke. Still available. But crucially, with a sex joke, you don't ever deliver the punchline. Woodward's right. For once in his life. They asked if we had any questions, and I said, yeah, I have one, but do you have any you want to ask to Towns? Oh. And I said, yeah, I have one, but do you have any you want to ask to Towns? And he said, why is she so moody? The midwife community lady got offended, and I was like, no, that was my question too. Why am I so furious? Why are you so moody? Gave him a bollocking, but then told me it's just... Of course it's hormones. Everything's hormones. Draco, welcome to the stream. I did the rally yesterday. And today I'm recovering. I've already broke the car a whole bunch. I'm off to go pick up some wheels as we speak. He was sick yesterday. This guy. Yeah, so I did the rally yesterday and it was not so good. The car was bouncing all over the place. I've made some changes today. And it seems a lot better. Although it's pulling to the right now, look. Is it still pulling to the right? Look, I'm having to have a look at the steering wheel. It is pulling to the right a smidge, so... I'll go get these wheels because I don't want to miss his opening times, and then we'll work on that when I get back. Tracker, how are we? Turns out, if the last 2 days are any indication, it was a tiny bit hormones for sure, but I was mostly no caffeine, nicotine and weed. That'll do it. Yeah, because you're also in pretty major withdrawal from a lot of serious substances, aren't you? All that at once has made me an absolute mess. I was picking apart any and everything that man did or said. At least you're aware of it though, right? By sick, I mean I purchased Pacific Drive on 10 PM Sunday night, and by 10:20 I had an email typed up to my boss saying I'm not coming in. It's got its full release now, right? I know there was a demo, but has it completely come out? And because neither of us were sleeping, stupid bladder, he was being very sensitive about it as well, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing, everything goes all up in the air, and there's hormone imbalances. We're going to talk about hormones a lot, I guess, in the next 6 months. But also, it knocks your sleep off, and then that has a host of problems along with it, right? Once I had taken my house cat to an open party, where I played tracks. He was being very sensitive about it. Oh no, wait. It was my only fan. That's unfortunate. I think it was already out on console or something, and the new releases it for Steam. Oh right, I thought there was a demo that had just come out or something. I didn't know there was the demo came out alongside the release. I saw Carnage playing it and just assumed he was playing the demo. Yeah, this car needs work. It's drifting to the right somewhat. I think I need to straighten up the back suspension again. We'll just keep testing. I would feel myself being angry and unable to do anything about it at all. I know I'm bipolar, but it was something I have not had any experience with since my early 20s, because I was always smoking, which kept you balanced. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you could consider it being off your medication. Not that you was on it for any particular reason, but when you're a heavy weed smoker, you were always medicated in a way, aren't you? So whether you've got any underlying issues underneath, once you stop doing it, then it's going to take some readjusting to, isn't it? It's literally how it feels, yeah. Still be able to enjoy it. The car stuff is very nice and the car light. Yeah, the thing that's attracted me to Pacific Drive is not the comparisons to this or Jalopy. It just looks interesting as a survival video game. You have no enjoy or possibility. What does that mean? You seem to talk about yourself a lot, Creaky. Is there something going on? I feel like a teenager again, blowing up at everything because they haven't figured out my medication yet. Yeah. Maybe it'll subside once the withdrawal from all of that stuff goes away. It's a very interesting concept. It panders to my obsessive need to prepare to leave base than any game ever. I do like that phase in games. When you're in a safe place but you're prepared to go out into an unsafe place and you're checking all your bags and making sure everything's repaired. WoW is actually really good for that on raid nights. I go wandering about to the auction house and back to the bank and over to the poison vendor and then back to the auction house because I forgot something, and then I go through my list and then it's back to the poison vendor because I forgot something else. Then I need 3 more things from the auction house, then a trip back to the bank. Then I set off for world buffs and write down all the stuff I forgot. Has been in the last 2 days. Earlier I was on the phone. with towns, and he was really pushing me a bit, so I was able to look like I'm really trying to not lose my shit. Here, let's change the subject. It's definitely a light to be seen. There was a way through in this instance, right, kid? Yakis, welcome back to the stream. How many kilometres were you running? I have no fucking clue, Yakis. I can check the speed, though, if that gives you any information. 2042, is that an answer? Okay, this is all repaired. I have all the kits I need. Should I bring headlights? What if I need this? Wait, let me check out this little thing. On and on and on and on, yeah. I do like that phase. It's good, though. Subnautica was good for that, too. Amazing. Just reached the 1K achievement. Congratulations. I hit, actually, while we're talking about achievements, I hit 600 hours in this game yesterday. It ticked over around the midstream break time. And yesterday was the first time I ever attempted the rally. This single playthrough is getting out of control. Alright, made it. I am unmedicated, Drecker. I've been since I was 21, other than weed. Now, because I'm pregnant, I'm completely unmedicated. The withdrawals from that are kind of intense when it's paired with like 3 other withdrawals. You big sweaty bit. Bragging? I'm trying to say that I'm terrible, kid. 600 hours and only started the rally yesterday. That's bad. There's nothing to brag about there. Congrats again, but also hang in there. Soundtrack for Pacific Drives.
Terve! Mikä oli pojalla mielessä? Ei toi mikään häävi oo toi sun ruostekasas, mutta...
Vitun mulla.
Auto se on, kun siinä on 4 rengasta, rattia, no...
Yes!
Moottorista puuttuu puolet ja vetävä pää on väärä. Mutta saadaan me sitä varmaan sellainen kauppakasti sulle. Voit Teimolta käydä hakee muroja ja...
You played this shit as much as I've played Elden Ring, that's concerning, Studler. Yeah, but I've been playing this shit since 2019. You big sweaty bitch have been obsessing over that for, what's it been out now? 2 years? A year? Everyone point and laugh at the nerds. Right, did I get the ruler out? I did, didn't I? Right, ruler. These should all be 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 0%. But we have confirmed you can actually get rally tyres put on stock rims, which is interesting, which means that I don't have any excuse for the previous mistake I made. I'm just a big fat idiot. Okay. I'm obsessed about it again. There's a new expansion coming out in 3 months. Has there been a lot of expansions for that game? Where's the radio? Oh, I turned it off, didn't I? Right, I'm going to do a little bit of work on the car. This is my last chance to get it rally ready for tomorrow. Let's have this on. I keep trying to pick up the socket set while dancing. Okay, I am looking to take off the back right wheel, so I want... the 6-4 with the perfect T-bot. Look at that. Yeah, I almost forgot. I was reading stuff on Reddit. Apparently the weird food cravings usually come from the 2nd trimester, so they had to come. So everything you've been blaming on cravings up to this point, it's been a fabrication. Towns is going to realise that you've been sending him all the way around town for nothing and blaming it on the... don't tell him that bit. Blaming it on the cravings. It was all lies. Gonna try what with you? The cravings? Discord posts of Kitten's 2am kitchen creations. Trouble is, Kitten can cook though, so it'd all be competent stuff, not like weird people that, like me, that get up and put some hodgepodge thing together and would be embarrassed to ever admit that you've eaten it. You flatter me. More lies. I bet I could have a successful Twitch channel that exists just to have the best emotes on Twitch. Is that a Drecker emote? The streaming will just be atonal screeching in a dimly lit room. Did I say Drecker? I meant 6'4". The hell is that one that Cat's posted? That's a Tony Hawk Let's Go emote. I know where Chris Mann's next £5 going. Right, so these are all good now, right? I just need to squeeze them all in. Pretty sure it's from a gifted sub. I left my... Oh, the one you posted as well, Mindrex, from a gifted sub. Left myself logged in on a My Summer Car stream and followed the raids, then ended up with a gifted sub. So that one's from a gifted sub as well? Yeah, but I mean, a Pac-Man emote for that absolute banger is perfect. To have emotes qualified for affiliate but never followed through on it. It's not worth it. You end up with people like this. Before the whatever they called affiliate program, before it was affiliate, my life was good. There was no bit spam. There was no sub messages, no Siri, no Cerbatron, no Ronya, no Santa's joke. Things were fine. Bits would come through, and it was just something that happened in the chat. But now it's this.
Bitstam is by.
Bye. Martin coming in here with some huge news. Did you know that bit spam is attracted to... Martin, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the information. I'll write that down. Before affiliate, there was like... So in 2017, Cheeky and I got an email. You had to have 1,000 followers and like... It was 1,000 followers and... I can't remember what... I don't think there was an average viewer count. I think the average viewer count was like 10 or something like that. And it was known as like the early partner something or other for about 3 months, and then it got called affiliate. I've got the email somewhere. I'm trying to find out what the name was. But before that, it wasn't such a thing. When they launched it, me and Cheeky got an email each. And maybe Chris Mann, I don't think Chris Mann had fired up his stream to that level in 2017, but it was around that time. I think I asked Cheeky this regularly, and he still can't remember what it was. Okay, we've got our tyres done. I was going to check all of the engine components, and I just drove away like a fucking idiot. Cousin's right behind me. They stopped. Okay. Where am I going here? That way, and then not that way.
Killed any more spectators at the rally?
I haven't. I've not done any rally today, but I did almost kill my suspension, Easy Green, if that counts. I hate him so much. I just... I might take all my frustrations out... My Summer Car frustrations out on Cousin before the end. We'll just drop his car in the lake or something. Actually, last time I tried to pick a car up in this game, I ended up tipping my tractor and Santa laughed at me. Yeah, at least no one's dead, that's true. Did you hear the car horn go off, Sothad, and quickly check to make sure I hadn't killed my cousin? Easy Green, good morning. I appreciate the 38 months. Thank you for the sub. And welcome to the stream. Martin, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you all. Are you both well? Did you know that bit spam is by? Yes, I did, of course. I believe it did, but I can't remember what it was called either. Yeah, it was called like... I can't remember. But it wasn't very... It didn't last very long. And it was rebranded as affiliate very quickly. Gotta be black, gotta be black. Okay, oil's good. Good luck, Martin. Don't mention golf. Where does cousin live? Good question. I can't think of any spare houses. There's a few spare houses, isn't there? Like, nobody lives in that one, for example. And that one round the corner, you don't know who lives in that one. And there's actually loads of them in town, so it could be any of the above. You never see him at home. He goes somewhere during the rally. Probably hospital. Where does he get his vodka from? Because they don't sell it at the shop. Unless Thandia provides it. Because Thandia will sell you vodka every now and again. Right, are you good? All good. I'm just going to check the pistons. I don't want this to break the carburettor as it did last time. Have I got time for this? Yeah, it's new. We've got 4 in-game hours. Did I just slightly undo the spark plug? No. Tell me this isn't a banging piece of music. It's good, right? The Mega Drive had some banging soundtracks. Okay, all of you look okay. We're certainly not in a position where one of them's going to go. Streets of Rage was a good... I mean, this game and Streets of Rage are pretty much the same game, right? Trim, I'm not comparing you to my pistons. Should I compare thee to a piston on a summer's day? Why are you not going on there? I'm not replacing the head gasket for the 700th time. Is it doing this thing again where I can't put components on the car? No. Streets of Rage one with Hager and Kyle. I don't know if that's a Doomhaus thing of being wrong intentionally or not. So I'm going to say I'll step aside. Yeah, final thing. Streets of Rage had Axel and Blaze and Max, I think, were the characters. But this isn't Streets of Rage. This is Cyborg Justice, which is essentially the same concept, but with robots. It's pretty cool, actually. Like, you were like a sort of humanoid robot, and you'd go stomping about and chopping people up in a Streets of Rage-ish fashion. And if a robot approached you with like a fucking machine gun or a Gatling gun or a rocket launcher, you could walk up to them and you could beat them down enough that you could pull the rocket launcher off their arm and put it on your own, and then you'd have a different weapon to go fucking smashing about. Look at this.
Tabala, welcome to the stream. Are you well?
Oh, Chris man, my love, welcome to the stream. Hey, Mina's here as well, everybody. Mina got docked 75 science points yesterday by GLaDOS for being shit. You know? GLaDOS let off on me last night and just went and abused Mina instead. Mina, welcome to the stream. Chris, man, welcome to the stream. Thank you a bit. So are we both? Why does that sound familiar? What Ronya said. She fell down. She had one of her Finnish falls. Right, pistons are checked. I'm going to just assume that all of the components are good. The thing I'm worried the most about is the clutch. So if ever anything feels dodgy, I'm going to blame it on that. What's happened to your foot, Chrisman, my love? Did you fall out of your dancing shoes? No ripping launchers off someone's arm, and now you have a nice new weapon. Oh. Is that in another game? It might be. I heard a bad fall can finish you. Where's north? So that's north. So if I'm in Finland, in sort of the more southern area, then Denmark is like southeast-ish, sort of off in that direction. So for that, Mina,
Oot kyllä yks kyrväsyylä.
It's 1995. Mina's like 1 year old over in that direction.
Oot kyllä yks kyrväsyylä.
And then one more.
Vitun mulkku.
Good. Sorted. No wonder I mixed up Streets of Rage and Final Fight. They both look remarkably similar. Yeah, there was a lot of them all came out at the same time. Streets of Rage to me felt like the big one, but I don't know whether that's because that was the one that me and all my friends had. By me, I mean Gwynblade and all of my friends had. If I fall, it'll only be for you. In the words of Ronya. Oh, Chris, man, my love. No clue, my foot started hurting when I went to bed and woke up, and if I walk on it, I get sharp pains and scream. Shit. Does it resemble anything on Google or anything, Chris, man, that it might be? His name was Moyo. Whose name was that, Mina? I was afraid it was Dismas last night, but thankfully not. Whose name, Mina, sorry? Alright, let's go on. I need to straighten the suspension out. Oh, you're a dead highwayman, yeah. Mina got someone killed in Darkest Dungeon. Through incompetence. And lost science points. It was a bad night for Mina. I will say that the Final Fight character is referenced in pop culture more often than Streets of Rage, but that might just be in my head. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know which one was more popular. It might be different per territory, because with these things we both grew up in different places, etc. Have you got the King's disease, Chris, man? No, I don't have it. I meant good gout, you credit. Chris, man. Want to buy a new highwayman, 1 copper. If you guys are right, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. I didn't say it was gout, Chris, man. Kitten said it was gout. Or suggested it might be. 2 copper, look. You only spend 1 copper on people you dislike, right? Just need to change in diet. You don't need WebMD to misdiagnose you, Chris, man. We've done it for you. You've got gout. Also true, but that said, Hagar is love, Hagar is life. With his null army. Need to go back and play more Mega Drive games. Always was an NES and SNES type when I was young. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, how there was different types of household. Nintendo pretty much didn't play a role in our house at all. I've got no affiliation to Mario or Zelda or Donkey Kong or any of those things. But later on, I bought from a charity. I got for my birthday from a charity shop. Yes, that was our upbringing. An old N64 so I could play Pokemon Stadium, and I still have it now, and I revere that thing. It means Molly and me, you egocentric twat. Who? Where? I always vote Hagar for Governor of the Earth. I like his policy of beating up baddies who kidnap his daughter. Worked for Mel Gibson. Nintendo is all my house was. I never even saw the light of day until I was 30. And that's because the cardboard on the window fell off, right? Charity thrift shops are fantastic. Yeah. Ours was owned by like a somewhat semi-extended family, and I remember hearing that there was an N64, and this is in like 2000 and... no, it would have been earlier, like 98, maybe 99, whenever Pokemon Stadium came out. N64 was the one generation from Nintendo through to Wii, NES through to Wii that I missed. PS1 was too tempting. Yeah. Yeah, the N64 was a beast, though. Not that the PlayStation wasn't. Okay. Don't worry about stuff, it's too late now. I had an NES, I had Kirby and Mario, but no Zelda games. Cousins had a 64, so Mario 64 and some robot game. Yeah, we always ended up getting consoles really late. Except for the PlayStation. I think I got one of those relatively early. Rocket Robot on Wheels, that was it. It sounds like a classic, Chris, man. I'll give it that. Nintendo and PlayStation. We was a family that went from the ZX Spectrum to the... I think there was a Master System and then a Mega Drive, or what they call Genesis in the US. Yoka peed himself up to the stream. Ah, you're old. No, I've got a brother that's old. I just piggybacked on his age. Why have I turned the radio off? Is it the loud song? Yes. Okay, never mind. Right, I need to get this car ready for the rally tomorrow. I need to straighten up one of the back suspension mounts as best I can. But I think everything else might be fine. We'll do a fluids check as well, but it's running alright, apart from it's pulling to the right slightly. All the tyres should be good now, and I've got a full set of rally tyres on the backups. I've also got a full set of slicks and a full set of road tyres. Not in a bad position. I've got food for fucking ever. And then I need to skip a few days, don't I, so we can get ready for tomorrow's rally. Tomorrow it's going to go a lot better. We are one successful rally away from ending the playthrough. After 600 hours. We can all be free. Playing a different game than the Doomhaus. In fact, let me just... While we're sat... The loud song's still on. Let me just check something super fast. To there. Can't type around the microphone. Wouldn't even know what to do with myself. I know, right? Imagine no fucking My Summer Car on this channel. Let me go like this. This is the website I think I usually use for this. So remember when I said, when the My Summer Car playthrough, when State of Decay finished, and I said, we'll just make My Summer Car the main game, and then we'll just knock it off real quick. Just bear with me a second. In 5 hours' time, I have streamed My Summer Car for 100 hours longer than I've streamed State of Decay 2. And I have played State of Decay 2 all the way 6 full times. And I have still played My Summer Car 100 hours more on this channel. That's bad. That's bad. 594 hours. Awful. And I only attempted the rally for the first time yesterday. See what I'm saying, kitten? These are bad numbers. Okay, let's have a drink. We're going to be able to do something I imagine. A different visual. I thought high numbers were a good thing. Not for you anymore. You're smoking for 2 now. Welcome to the new followers, everybody. Not relatable. I haven't been playing a game series obsessively. How many Yakuza hours have you put in, Chris Man? It's our new emote. Click Chris Man's name and give him a follow, everybody, if you want to watch somebody play Yakuza that is sexier than all the characters. That's how Towns told his family we were pregnant. I'm drinking for 2 now. Towns is pregnant as well. Jesus, there's going to be people flying out everywhere. Towns is having triplets. Okay. Is there anything I need now, or are we ready for tomorrow? Is that 4 Yakuza emotes, Chris? And another one got approved. Let's have these wheels out. So this is a busted one, or is this a spare? Give me my ruler. Okay, so this is a full one. This is one of the... Wait, that's one of the stock... Did it not put a rally tyre on one of the stock tyres? Oh, you... twat. Okay, these are now just exist as backups. That's fine. On the stock rims. Did that not get changed at all? So it's still on 100%. I suppose I've not driven on it, have I? Sexier than Majima. How is that possible? Because it's Chris, man. We've all seen him before. There's another one that didn't get changed. So it did the rally wheel and it did a couple of the stock wheels, but it didn't change the others. Why did I have so many wheels in the car? Why have I got a stock wheel in here as well? Where did that come from? It did what I paid for, but... Why was that in the car? Yeah, I suppose it did do what I paid for, didn't it? Because these are... So I've got rally tyres on now. Alright, which one of these is bent? I don't think it's that one. I don't know which one's bent. But it's definitely pulling to the right. It's that one, I think, look. I don't think... It might be an alignment issue. Alright, I'm going to have to do the alignment again on that, aren't I? Is it 14, I think? Go get the actual socket set one. Almost 500 hours so far, and you've still got 3 games left. I'm going to assume it's an alignment issue, though, kid. From the bend that you can see, let's say. Is this any better? Actually, that does look better. If that's bang in line with that, or it's parallel with that, that looks like it's going in that way a bit, doesn't it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to take these fucking things off. That looks like it's aiming left a bit, doesn't it? Much better, it looks spot on. Santa. Right, where's Wales? There's north. So, they'd be over in that direction somewhere.
Haista vittu.
I like this. Oh. No, that's definitely sticking. So you can mind right, it turns out. That's still sticking to the right slightly. Well, that doesn't look bad. I think it just goes a random direction, kitten, so... That looks like it might be aiming to the right. It's just random which direction it fixes in. Well, that was a bit more to the right. Well, that was too much to the right. Yeah, that's facing off. I wonder if I can fix this with alignment. 12, welcome to the stream. We're doing a Doomhaus TwitchCon meetup. I didn't meet you people, imagine. Is anybody going to that? I know Chaz and Chris, man, are going to PAX. Can't do a wheel alignment with that anyway, can I? just realised. Tighten the bolts nearer until the wheels fully stops turning. Loosen the bolt by 60 notches. Are you going, 12? And welcome to the stream, Chris. No, what am I doing? I don't want to be in here. I want sausage. Yeah. Met enough people from the Doomhaus, you people can fuck off now. Santa has filled his quota, he's going to just retire now. All I'm saying is in Rotterdam and I want cataracts. All I'm saying is it's in Rotterdam and I want cataracts. And fuck no, I'm not going. I got an email about it. Not an email. Some notification on Twitch about it or something. TwitchCon Europe is now available. Hang on, wheel alignments from the front, aren't they? So I need to... I completely forgot what I'm saying. I imagine my eye patch from E3 2018 came in and it's pretty comfy. I want to wear my snakeskin boots at PAX, but it'll be too painful. Beauty comes at a cost. Yeah, as Kitten says. Tighten the bolt until the wheel stops turning. Loosen at 60. Tighten and loosen 60. I even considering wearing the first day, then walking back to the hotel and switching them out, but I really shouldn't. Just take some, like, some other shoes in your bag, right? What am I doing? I'm talking about alignment, but alignment's only for the front, and now I've knocked the front alignment out. Okay, that was done. Was the email you want to meet the fugly followers you have on Twitch and get COVID Max 6? Come to TwitchCon EU. Get poovid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure to never go from 4th gear to 1st in the van because I almost just died. I can one-up that. Make sure to never do it in the car because it costs you about 10 grand to fix. Don't want to carry stuff with me though. I already have to lug around a wiffle bat. I'm going to bring my Switch and Steam Deck for the hotel though. I'm going all out. Got Chaz to buy a Switch yesterday just for one game. You and Chaz sat there playing on your Nintendo. You're going to have to Pokemon battle each other, Chris, man, until the sun goes down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, that's the alignment done, and it was irrelevant. That's definitely going off to the right, isn't it? Now that's gone slightly more in and to the... That looks good. Although maybe a bit to the left. This one I don't think was the problem, was it? See, as I stand flat behind the... Then again, that goes slightly to the right. What game are you playing over there, then? What game is he playing on his Switch? The one game was about half the price of the fucking... of the Switch. Can the Switch be considered an old console? It's like 7 years old at this point, right? Could be illusion because of the dent. Yeah, exactly. Right, I'm going to assume that the car is perfectly ready for the rally. I'm going to put one of these spares in. And let's sort out the fluids. And with a bit of luck, tomorrow's stream should start with us ready for the rally. I'll go get that fender in a second. They released an OLED version of it last year. Yeah, but still, like, the Switch family of consoles is retro now. Who posted something recently that retro means it's got to have been out, like, 25 years or something? Might have been Stinky Siddles. Okay, let's top the radio up. Let's have premium coolant instead of provided. Was it you that posted that thing about retro recently, Siddles? It would be considered an old console. You would be considered an old console. Kit. That's what you said, but I would be considered an old console. You take that back right now. Well, fuck me for reading your messages as written. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you fucking don't. Kittens cross-platform, pass it on. Is that the new gamer version of bisexual? Kittens cross-platform. You didn't, you twat. Read it again. Oh, I would consider it an old concept. I'll hold my hands up for that one. For the record, that's not an actual chop. Hey, speaking of which, the last chop. Do you know who the last person to die on this channel was? Ada Wong. That was the last chop. I've not died since Halloween. No deaths, no chops on this channel at all. Imagine. And then I'm going to start fucking Fallout soon and I'll be dead immediately.
Keila.
Cheeky, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Cheeky's so shocked by that amazing news, he's come in and said a swear word. Stubble's an old console. Chris, man, plays on me too much. Right, let me just go nip and grab that thing. Cheeky, are you well? Welcome to the stream. Go get the fender. Return the fender. Yes, yes. Glow plugs, I understand. Right, emergency mission. The car is ready. No, I haven't done the fucking fluids yet, have I? Never mind. We'll finish that after. I did the coolant, and I need to do the engine oil, and I need to do brake and clutch fluid. How about all the people you killed with your dodgy bridges? I mean, that's their fault for trusting them, right? Fuck them. Stop pressing a button, Stubble. She's got a cartridge inside her. Didn't see that. She's ready to spawn the next generation. Spawning the next generation? Patrick Stewart is actually from round there. He did spawn in your neck of the woods. Actually, he's from West Yorkshire, I think. I think Patrick Stewart a massive Huddersfield fan. Bless him. I think he's from like Murfield or somewhere in that general area. Yeah, no, not round here. Closer to Huddersfield, Kitten, but Yorkshire. He's the Chancellor of Huddersfield University. There you go. Is it Murfield 6'4"? I think he comes from. That look like because there's two Murfields really close together. Well, not really close, but in the similar area of Yorkshire. MIR Field, I think. It's like a somewhere around there. I don't know. It's all last of the summer wine territory to me. Okay, I'm feeling mentally prepared for the rally. Tomorrow it's going to go flawlessly. Press 1 to reload saves during the rally. Nobody's doing it. Respect, respect, Santa, respect. I just thought I'd flirt with it as an option. Good work, people. Good work. We all want to move on to the next game, but we're going to do my summer car right before we leave. Can we claim to have completed the rally if we keep skipping back in time? Right, keep an eye out for my bumper. Here's a question. I just had about 18 thoughts all in one go. How about for the rally we respray the car the original colour Mindrite wanted it, in primer grey, and we end the game as it started with Mindrite's original wishes. He asked for a particular colour from Alkarion, but I don't know if I can afford to do it and the rally at the same time. That sounds about right. Would you like that, Mindrite? We'll finish your run, or at least die, with the car in the primer grey that you asked for originally. don't want to move. Okay, not all of us, but some of us. Got myself a career coach. You're meeting on Friday. That sounds pretty forward and positive, Chris Man, my love. What does a career coach do specifically? Is it to help you move into a newer area or to get the most out of what you're currently doing?
Anti-wasp car freshener. One whiff of this and those pesky wasps will steer clear of exactly your Satsuma. Swap the buzz for a breeze with anti-wasp.
I went off to the left, didn't I,
Welcome back to
somewhere?
Finnish Frenzy, the hottest radio show on this side of Perialvi. Folks, have you heard about Jothan's latest exploit? Tried to jump the Rusko over the railroad tracks. Thought he was in an action movie. Thankfully, he only dented his pride and a couple of fenders and 384 passengers.
Yeah, that was... There, got it. No, wait, is that it? Did my bumper come off? This is where I went off earlier. For finding a job, it's hard because I feel like I'm useless, but COVID ruined me. Shit. I mean, I'm fully with you on that. You can get yourself into feeling like you're not capable of anything, can't you? Yeah, my bumper fell off. Gwynblade, did you mentioned the bumper earlier. Did you actually mean that... Did you know that this had fallen off? I kind of feel like there's a thumbnail in this. Maybe not. I thought... yeah, my initial thought was that you was confused. That you said that we were confusing or using the incorrect term for a bumper. And now I just looked at that and thought, he was right, by God. You're on a waiting list for therapy. Why am I cannot change gears? I'll just take the fucking UI off, didn't I? Come back to me!
OEUEO there's a thumbnail in this OEUEO bumper OEUEO leads.
That's my autobiography title for the record. Travelling salesman, leave me the fuck alone. There's Timo from the... No, Simon, or whatever he's called, from the company magazine giving you a call. Cheeky, is that what's happened? On a waiting list for therapy, but can't wait, so trying to find someone else. Gotcha. I miss going to a place... Keep an eye out for the bumper, everybody. I miss going to a place and getting an application, filling it out and handing it in. It's more personal. Job sites want you to have like 3 profiles set up just to find jobs that requires previous experience and stuff. It's really discouraging. Yeah, not everything is made better by the online thing, is it? I'm with you. I've actually reverted back to using the phone as much as I can to do simple things. I get it. Everything's so impersonal now, isn't it? Also, it's a lot better on the phone, because if I'm struggling with something, I just ring up and say, hello, I am completely confused. Can you please guide me through this like you would be explaining it to a 5-year-old? And they're like, yes, of course. And they do everything in their power to make the phone call go smooth. Because you put them in control, right? You can't really do that on a website. When it's just bouncing errors back at you because you fucked something up. Right, it's got to be around here to the left. I didn't get to the right... Yeah, sorry, to the left now. I didn't get very far. Should be relatively easy to find. I thought it was around here, but it maybe isn't. Cousin, get fucked. You can stay back there. Now this time they want to give me an estimate on a new roof. Once today though, didn't understand the word no. Or they did understand the word no and just left as opposed to some cunts, yeah. Their career depends on it, I suppose, doesn't it? Not their career, but their income. It probably benefits them to push a little more.
Breaking news, Stubbler's been found, trapped under a Satsuma again.
Not true.
As much time and effort in staying alive as he does into his intricate engine assembly.
Where the fuck did I crash? This is almost the start of the rally again. I'm assuming that nobody's seen it like I haven't spotted it. No. It's easy to say. It didn't crash. Fuck off. True. Alright, we'll spin it round, and I guess we're going to do that same trip again, but backwards. It's like Cousin Bar. Oh, get the bike. Yeah, that's why I'm here, isn't it? It'll also give Cousin a chance to turn around. As we can see. Has he just gone straight off the road? Where did he go? I can hear him vaguely, but I can't see him. Now, what am I doing? I need to be further down, don't I? I made a LinkedIn just to apply for my job, and my CV was literally the job posting. I get it, Chris, man. Why did it... So you need a LinkedIn to even to apply nowadays? He's in the quarry. Does he turn around in the quarry? Is that where he turns around? I always thought he turned around on this little bit of road here. Guess I've never actually seen him at the extreme of his route at this end. Only in town. Hello, minibike. I know I've been abandoning you for this whole time. Back in bed with Lydia and Stubler. I'm whispering nothing in Chris Mann's ear. Not sweet nothing, it's just nothing.
Welcome back to Finish and You're Finished. Our guest tonight, a man who's no stranger to danger. It is Joe Than. Fresh off his latest adventure where he managed to fill his Satsuma's engine with beer instead of coolant, Joe Than, tell us, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Don't let engine assembly get you down. With our new
He's on every fucking station.
Your Satsuma can be road ready in seconds, not responsible for any spontaneous combustion. Instant engine for when you value time over safety.
He's on every fucking radio station. Only way I've seen around having a social is to know someone to give your CV attention at HR personally. Ah. Some Swedish companies just went out with applications for summer jobs. People are complaining about the application process. Personal letter CV and answering 200 questions that are timed about if you care about the elderly and you think kids are cute. For a supermarket job. 200 questions about if you care about the elderly. How do you say no 200 times? Oh, that was one of the questions. Shit.
Welcome back to Clutching Coffee, where we talk about all things motor in our little corner of Finland. Jimmy's outdone himself this time, rebuilding an engine using nothing but a squirrel, a megaphone, and a $50,000 auto repair shop. We've also got the latest buzz around town. Word on the street is that Martin has finally swapped his old junker for a slick Satsuma. Reports say he's been tearing up the back roads, trying to rival Cheeky. Martin, my friend, you've got ambition, I will give you that. But remember, it's not just the car that makes the drive hurt. It's knowing not to pour beer into the radiator.
It was like around here, wasn't it, somewhere? I'm looking for my fender. Or wing. It really wasn't far. This is when I crashed early on the rally and it fell off. Kids in supermarkets are never cute, no matter what your opinion is in general. Kids just aren't cute as a rule, right? They all look like Gollum. Some of us had the common decency to grow up and continue to look like Gollum. Unlike Chris, man, who's shaming us all by turning into a big, beautiful specimen of a human. I really can't find this fucking thing. Did I just drive by it, or was that a shadow? Oh, I miss Sea of Thieves. I miss loving Sea of Thieves. Looking for your Fender. When did they add guitars? Oh, guys, so cute. See, it could be in these bushes. And I don't know if I'd ever find it. But I'm going to need to find it for the inspection. Am I going to have to trawl up and down this hedge line to... Some kids here eat stuff they haven't paid for. What, you mean before the... Oh, I used to like doing that as a kid. Whenever we used to go shopping, I used to badger our parents to get me a packet of Skittles at the start, and I'd just sit and eat them all the way around and then pay for the package. Oh, the VOD would help. True, true. Slightly metagaming, but bollocks to it. And Gwynblade had a Savoy, yeah. In one bite. Lydia is slightly prettier. Okay, you're the best looking human, Chris, man. How about that? I didn't go down there, did I? I'd know if I did. The car would still be down there. I'd be dead. You mean people just eat stuff and then don't pay for it, then, do you? That sucks. Other people steal meat. Some expensive meat that has tags on. That was used to surprise me in supermarkets whenever we went to like Spain or Portugal or anywhere. That they all have like just parts of pigs hung up in the supermarket at the butcher's bit. Like a pig's head is just hung up above the counter in the supermarket. Imagine trying to steal one of them and take it out. This isn't helped by the fact that it's getting dark, is it? I'm looking for a black car park. Grab a wrench, go into town and find a new Fender. I don't think anybody's daft enough to... Ah, the old problem. As I was staring off into the right side of the road to find my fucking Fender, it was on the left. Beautiful. Alright, good. That saved me a job. Chrisman has the perfect emote in response to Tandy. Always ready, Chrisman. I respect it. If you're fat enough, you can fit anything in your pants. True. An entire back half of a cow. Right, I had to be away for a little while. Why are we picking up car pieces? Because they fell off so then. Simple as that. I'm picking up all the shit that fell off during yesterday's terrible rally stage 2. This reminds me of that game where you kill bugs and you lost something. You mean the 5 stages of grief after I lost my broodmother club, Thandir? And I realised, despite it causing me great emotional pain, that editing your stupid messages into the best of would be a good idea. That was quite a good bit, I must admit. That's a Fender. I thought it was called something else. It's called a wing in this country. We call those two things wings. But they're listed as Fenders in this. It might be a bad translation. Fit a family of refugees in Japan. What's that sound? Oh, I bet it's the mini bike, isn't it? It's something to do with the wheels on the mini bike in the back. You can use a Gibson instead of a Fender. Okay, so cute. Wing, I'm down for, yeah. Southend loves polluting. Pass it on. We call it a shit wing. Wings are on planes, you take. Yeah, cats. Oh, we fell off there as well then. Right, we've got our tyres sorted. We've got the car back. We've got the suspension aligned. Listen, that sound. Something's going to kill me. Don't spread malicious rumours about Southend loving polluting. You'll ruin his social credit score. Wings are also on tits, you twat. Tit apostrophe S. That's cultural appropriation. Wings are on helmets. Stand here, you're Danish. Horns are on helmets. Unless you mean helmuts, and then that's cultural appropriation towards cats. I mean, there is wings, you're right, I suppose. How do you get to Valhalla if you can't fly? Asterix, yeah. That's culturally appropriating the French. Oh dear. Can I orange win marbles tonight, please? It's been a strange stream today, all told. I picked up some tyres, went and bought some sausages, crashed the car, limped it back, limped over to Alcarion's, picked up the tyres, limped it back, and then I went and found the fender that I'd lost, and now apparently tomorrow we're off rallying again. Yeah, you're right. Why did Ronya say it like that? That was pitiful from Ronya. Stretch. Right, tomorrow. Think about this. Think about this, right? It's rally day tomorrow. Tomorrow could be the final My Summer Car stream. Imagine. If I get top 3, that could be it. We could be in Fallout on Thursday. Or I could either perform so badly that I smash the car up again, or I could die and reset our progress back to August. But technically, if I was good at My Summer Car, it could be the last My Summer Car stream. What's the wager on you dying and restarting? Well, if yesterday's rally was anything to go by, I'll probably just gently crash, lose all my momentum, and fuck the rally. You just have to knock 10 minutes off your current time or something. I am Stubbler and I am totally delusional. I'm not delusional, there is truth in it. I didn't say it will be the last My Summer Car stream, I said it could be. And if the car was good, I was good, and Giant Right wasn't fat, it would. Towns just sent me a duck pic, and I've never seen a duck that looks so smooth. Has it got a purple head, kid? Because I fear you may have confused what he's just sent you. There's lots of ifs, yeah. I mean, I'll fully admit to being a man that it requires a lot of ifs to be confident about completing My Summer Car. Okay. 9 minutes. I need an orange to win tonight. Put it in Discord. Kitten's put a picture of Towns' Willy in. I don't know, that's a duck. That's a penguin, kid. Honestly. Comes over here, don't learn our culture. So I'm reporting Kitten for sending me a duck pic. Was it solicited or not solicited? Motherfucker, I found another skin tag. You're not supposed to take skin tags off, are you? All my life I've nipped them and pulled them off. That's probably not sensible, is it? Probably why I got more. Have I finished smoking yet? Yeah, I take them off as well. I just fucking rag them out. Damn, that is a smooth duck. They're always really tiny little annoying things. They're always under my arm here. Oh, fucking money on getting tattoos. And you've got some little bit of pink rubbish in it. They are due with my... they're to do with my blood sugar. Wait, you saying I've got polycystic ovary syndrome? Damn it. I've survived it for so long. Why can I hear cousin? Everybody else here cousin? Oh, it's something in real life. Don't know what that was. I got skin tags too. Am I dying? Still, am I getting cancer? Yes, like me. Chris Man's got AIDS. We're all falling to pieces. Right, fluids, that's what I was going to do. We'll get the fluids checked and then we'll play marbles and we'll get out of here. I played polycystic ovary syndrome on a Friday, kid. But not today, so you're not allowed to talk about it. Right, oil, how are you? Are you good? You are good. Lovely smashing. Let's check all of these. Right, 1 PT off pre-diabetic. That was easier than I made it sound. I am 1 point off pre-diabetic, so it's most likely that for me personally. I get a lot of them and they bother me, so 100% pull and twist them to get them off. Yeah. Who needs them, right? Oh, I used to do that with teeth. When I was a kid, if ever I felt the slightest movement in any of my baby teeth, I used to put my finger on it and push until it cracked and came out. Probably not sensible, but I couldn't cope with loose teeth, so I just went through intense pain to get it over with. Everyone else reads like Forrest Gump when reading Sothanok messages. If only we knew what they sounded like, Thandia, we could put an accurate voice to their messages. That's where I draw the line by forever. What, with Thandia's message or with my teeth comment, kid? You empty? Can't wait to see if Lydia has a brother or sister. Wait, you're getting her a DNA test, Chris, man? Oh, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump is one of the most wholesome film characters ever. Played by one of the best actors. Why is this not? I hate these things. Oh, it's full anyway. Brilliant. That's why it's not happening. You got football shot in your face and lost a tooth. There's something quite satisfying about that feeling. Tell me. Tell me it wasn't a great feeling when you were a kid to put your tongue in the hole where your tooth used to be. Like, all rubbish sex jokes aside, let's talk like humans for a second. That was a good feeling. Right, Thandy, you know? There's something interesting about it. Hey, I tell you what I was going to do. It's time, everybody. I feel like, at the very start of this run, when Giant Drake won, he said, pick grey because it can be like a primer coat. And I did that, but I eventually moved away from it. And I think now is the time we return to Mindright's initial colour, as we try our hardest to see the game off. Mindright, it's time. Okay, it'll be time in a second. I tried the door and rope tactic. Just push them inside your own... No, actually don't. Just for the record, I've not recommended anybody actually do that. Look. Mindright, it's happening. Actually, that's quite a good look. It looked a bit shit originally, but now we've got the... Now we've got the wheels that are in grey as well. This is a good look. I feel like this should be our rally colours going forward. 50 Shades of Mindright. I can't really afford to have Mindright's colour. Sorry everybody, I'm just having a mine and my summer car moment ahead of tomorrow's rally. Do you know what this will also do? This will make it easy to find car... There's a little bit of body, just a smidge of body damage, it's fine. 50 Shades of Man, right. Fisty, welcome to the stream, good day. Rally tomorrow. And then, once the rally's done, we're going to the Commonwealth. That's all I know about Fallout 4. Black isn't easy to spot, no. So make it slightly easier. I should have it like luminous blue or something. Remember we had that blue one? Is that actually where... Give me an example of how badly I've dented up the front of this car. I know it's in the Commonwealth, Fisty, that's all. That's it. I know a little tiny bit about the opening. Mostly I remember from the trailer, but I know it's in the Commonwealth. And I've been speaking to a gentleman in Fallout 3 this week about the Commonwealth. A person called Zimmer, who apparently came over from the Commonwealth because he has a sneaky suspicion that a gentleman in River City is a synth that's come over from the Commonwealth, and that's all I know. Yeah, I'm one successful rally Fisty away from starting Fallout 4. Looks like a nicer car colour for this time period. You know what, Thandia, that's true. Yeah, I am playing Fallout 4 after the My Summer Car playthrough finishes. I am playing Fallout 4 on survival difficulty. I've never ever played it, well, like I say, other than trying it when it came out for a few hours. It's a game I have essentially never played, and I'm going to try and beat the survival difficulty on with 10 deaths or less. Another game I get to glue my mouth shut for. It's been a while. Right, thank you all for joining me for today's stream, everybody. That is where I'm going to unfortunately have to say goodbye. I'm going to get everything ready so that when we start tomorrow's stream, it's pretty much rally time. How about that? But for now, I'm going to have to get out of here, and I'm going to love you and leave you. Tomorrow is more My Summer Car, as there is every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And now, all we have left to do before we close the curtains on the My Summer Car playthrough is get at least in the top 3 of the rally. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to have stream on, stream off, stream on, stream off. One stream is going to be the rally, and then every subsequent stream... the subsequent stream is going to be preparing for the next one, and then we're going to do one of the rally, one of prep, one of rally, one of prep, one of rally, until we beat it. So, tomorrow is our next opportunity to try and get it done. Thank you all for being here today. Welcome to all the new followers. It's nice to see everybody today. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. But for now, thank you all. But get the fuck out of my house. Lovely. Now, I've got bad news, everybody. Cloud error. The My Summer Car save's fucked, as it always is. I've got bad news. Yesterday, in marbles, the Greens tied the scores thanks to a victory from Southern. Which means that now is the Orange's opportunity to go back ahead. However, if the Greens win this now, the Greens have turned around an 8-point deficit and go back into the lead.
Congrats, Sothan.
The Oranges looked like they were running away with this, but the Greens might have just got themselves into a position where they can recover. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you will know that it's split between the Greens and the Oranges, which is a colour your name is randomly assigned when you join. The Greens and the Oranges of the Doomhaus Discord compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the best team and who, for the day, is the person of the century of the day. The person of the century of the day is the winner of a single run of marbles, getting themselves the golden name in Discord, of which there can be only one, and a point for their annual total. If you'd like that to be you, then you must simply type the password. And the password for today is Chaz. Go. Chaz, welcome to the stream. Cardi, welcome to the stream as well. How are we both? Do you really want the lead when Charles is sick? That's true. Maybe, Oranges, we stay 1 point behind all the way until the end of the year and then win like a moose marbles and just beat him at the last second. Deal? Alright. Let's go. How do I do this again? Because Marvels has had an update, as you can see. There we go. Chaz, Cardi, how are we both? Alright. Slightly wonkier stream. 18. This is the one. Right, oranges win this for crying out loud. Fisty in for the greens. Kitten for the oranges. Satan for the oranges. Alkarion for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Chaz for the greens. Tags like welcome to the stream for the oranges. Martin for the greens. Cats for the greens. Shake, good afternoon, welcome to the stream for the oranges. Cheeky for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. Lundios, good afternoon, welcome to the stream also for the greens. 6-4 for the greens. Windblade for the greens. I did, yeah, moose marbles at the end of the world. At the end of the world, at the end of the year, shit. Actually, saying that, if I'm still playing Fallout at the end of the year, I did say that if I die at any point in a stream, that stream is worth double points. Just, if it's a death stream, like if I die 5 times, it's still worth just double. Easy green for the greens. Trim for the greens. Cardi for the greens. Thandia for the oranges. 12 for the oranges. And is that Chris Band My Love for the oranges? That feels like quite a lot of oranges. 21 marbles into the race. When we played Bonk the other day, just before joining the lobby, I saw a guy called Chaz. Yeah, there was a guy called Chaz that was making a load of levels. Charles is pretty unlucky. Imagine waiting 30 to 40 years for your next promotion only to get cancer 2 years in, yeah. It's a Doomhaus. It's doing it for us. And Santa is in for the greens. Right. First person to beat them to 1 to special level go. We've got Fisty, Kitten, Satan, Alkarion, Mina, Chaz, tags like Martin, Cat, Shake, Cheeky, Siddles, Lundio, 6-4, Gwynblade, Easy Green, Trim, Cardi, Thandia, 12, Crispman, and Santa. 10 oranges and 12 greens. For the oranges, that's not bad. 50 says 3. 1, 2, 3. Fisty has picked Mountain Mingle. I'll get mine right in. I got your mind right. So that's 11 oranges, 12 greens, 23 marbles into the race. Then I do this, right? And then I click bots, and then I go 23. Now we're ready. Mountain Mingle. We're on this level again, Kitten, by the way. Same level twice in a row. 3, 2. Best of luck, oranges. 27 to 27, the scores are tied. The winner of this puts their team in the lead. If the oranges win it, we go back on top. If the greens win it, the greens have retaken the lead for the first time since, I think, the first week of the year, or first 2 weeks. We've got black balls today, boys and girls. Siddles is taking his down this right-hand side with Trim on the left. Easy Green gets the overtake on Siddles. It looks like the greens are going to get to the bottom first, but they've got a long way to go yet. Look at Crispman at the back. You don't need to win, he's already beautiful. You don't need to be gilded. Oh, Siddles, that was an elegant skip right there. Siddles has put himself in a good position. Mina in second for the oranges. Chaz in third for the green. This is very orange. Chaz is the only green in the top 10 right now. Top 5. But the trouble is with the dingle danglers is people clear the way for others. Now Tag Slack's through. Cardi's gone left side. Cardi immediately takes first. Although Tag Slack might just be ahead of him. Thandia, Mina, Chaz all rising. Can Tag Slack get out early? He can't. Tag Slack has trouble in the lift, meaning Cardi gets out way ahead of him. But somebody might be able to pull off the Lundio skip. Remember the name of the game today, at least. It's Borderlands. Okay, Cardi is now being pursued by Mina and Thandia. Chaz is there to back him up with a load of green on the other side. It all depends on what happens with the spinner and if anybody can pull off the Augur skip. Augur or Scotty. Scotty's record is like half of what people normally beat this level on because there is a particular skip that's quite hard to pull off. Lundios went for it yesterday, but he almost got it, but he fell. So they'll be coming down here, as you can see, but when they land in this spinner, if they get lucky, instead of going that way for the rest of the level, they get shot off here, land on that glass roof, and fall pretty much towards the end of the level. Can anybody get it right here? Chaz gets to drop in. Mina has now overtaken Cardi. I think Mina is in the lead for the default path, but can anybody get the skip? It's not looking good, and there's nobody else to come. Nobody got the skip, but Mina is now in the lead on that side. Cardi in second place. Mina do this for the oranges. There's another spinner in Mina's future. That was good. Mina got lucky there. But Cardi did get through. Mina now in first. Cardi in second. Mina has been released. Siddle, Standy, there are 3 oranges here. This is good. Surely it happens. Is that a Mina person century of the day? The orange is back. What you see before you, boys and girls, is the oranges with fewer marbles, as always, taking control and being back in the driver's seat. Mina is your person of the century of the day. The scores, as the greens clawed it all the way back to level, now has the oranges back on top. Mina is the winner with 2 minutes and 27 seconds. 20 seconds off Scotty's score. I was maybe exaggerating a bit before. Shit. Alright. That means that I can take the crown off Shitty So then.
Preemptively, shut up, Siddles.
And I could put it on the head of Shitty Mina. But at least she's an orange. See, Mina, you didn't manage to get any science points, but you got a person of the century of the day one at least. God save the king, says Easy Green, who doesn't now want 25 points, apparently. Good work. Mina is person of the century of the day. 27 to 28. That is her 3rd point. She is now 4 points behind Cats in the lead on 7. Jesus, Cats. I'm surprised Cats doesn't win every marbles. He's won 7 points this year, everybody. All of you people have been in for every marbles, struggling to get a point. Cats has won 7. Right, I need to get out of here because I'm raiding very shortly, so I'm going to fly through this list. I'll see you all tomorrow for the rally. Person of the century of the day is Mina for the oranges. The team scores sit 28 to 27 in favour of said oranges, and there'll be another marbles tomorrow if you'd like to compete. If you want to check on who's got what and what scores look like, their scores are in the pins. You need at least 2 points, but maybe 1 to qualify for Eurovision in a few months to get fucking sweaty. Right, strange stream, but we managed to get the wheels put on and we managed to get the suspension bent even further out of shape and then back into shape, and we should be good for tomorrow's rally. If all goes well, tomorrow we could be done with Mice and the Cat. It's not likely, but if all goes well, thank you anyway for the support today. I love you all. Welcome to the new followers. Thank you all for the subs, the bits, the hosts, the raids and everything. You've been particularly generous lately and I appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow for more. Right, sign up for Bonk in the Discord if you fancy it, but for now, I'm going to get out of here. Keep an eye out for Chris Man, keep an eye out for Chaz, keep an eye out for Elkarion, keep an eye out for Cheeky, who are probably all going to be live between now and when I next speak to you. Kilobits is live right now, however, playing Dungeons & Dragons. You know where to find him, as always. But for now, that is it for me. I will see you all tomorrow. Can somebody give me a final word as I say? Easy Green, Bisty, Mindrake Satan, Thandia, Kitten, Mina, Tagslack, Chris Man, Cats, Cardi, and everybody else that's been here today. I love you all. I will see you all tomorrow. But a very inspirational final word comes from Drecker today, and that is simply this. Ball sack.